I've got Vishnu from Havas Networks. Is that the way you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Havas Networks. Vishnu was very passionate on stage at the Smarties Awards, which is the first mobile advertising awards that they're releasing in India for 2012. So I just wanted to quickly capture you. I know you're on your way to a flight right now, so I'm not going to take much time of yours. But talk about the awards and the process, 117 whittled down to whatever the number of actions were. What was it about?
I think firstly, I congratulated Rohit and the MMA and the Exchange for Media team for bringing Smarties, because there is no way you can evangelize the medium if you cannot celebrate the best work in Smarties is a great way to celebrate that.
But you were the head of the jury.
I was the head of the jury, and it was really great to see that in a short time. This was the first of its kind of an entry where there was a mobile focused award entries in the country, and you had 117 entries in a short time, which was fabulous. And I think the shortlisting, the pre-screening before we actually got down to deliberate the cases, brought it down to 48, which was really good. I mean, so you had really some interesting 48 stuff to choose from, the eventual the winners that you are seeing that today, and there was like absolutely amazing. The breadth of the categories, the breadth of the audience, the breadth of the work. There was also stuff which was like really using mobile as a pillar, not just using mobile as just one of the many media, a tag along, or one of the many media. It was really interesting to see some real good work, and we're very happy with who we chose as either be gold, silver, bronze. Sometimes we didn't choose gold. But I think it was fabulous. I think if there was one area that one could call out as areas of enhancement or to see much more in the future, is probably creativity. I mean, there was no dearth of idea or concept. There was rock solid there. I think there was some lacuna, if I might say so, much more in the creativity space, and I'm really hopeful that we can see much more in the next Smarties in a year from now.
Fabulous. And talk a little bit about the categories themselves.
Well, there were categories with regards to strategy, with regards to brand awareness, with regards to cross-media integration, lead generation, CRM stuff, use of rich media, innovation, all of these categories were there. So it kind of took various aspects of how you could use mobile, and you had interesting stuff. There was mobile app as well as a category. So it was really using that celebrated technology, that celebrated thinking, that celebrated application, that celebrated use of it, So it was all, and that was also cross-media integration. That also celebrated how mobile became very good when played with the other media.
Very cool. Very cool. As a jury member doing this, obviously there were some moments that would have stood out for you. Talk about your own personal experience as the head of jury.
I think there were moments. There were interesting debates in some categories. There was interesting debates in CRM, in lead acquisition. There were some categories where, of course, you could really see an outright winner up there, and there was some other stuff, and where we could see there was one interesting one which I wouldn't want to mention the case, but where the jury deliberated quite strongly about it and said in isolation that could have deserved an award, okay, but we didn't give it because we felt it transcended that privacy line, okay, and I don't think as responsible people we should encourage something that hinges on privacy. So if it wasn't really fully transparent, so the first input message was conflicting privacy.
I see.
Okay, and I wouldn't want to do that. We know that this is one of the areas that all media has to play, has to be very conscious about and worry about, that we have to do things in a very non-intrusive, opt-in way, and not an intrusive way.
Very cool.
Now, Havas is a French company. It's a very big French communications group.
Okay.
It's listed in Paris.
Okay.
And I run the media aspect of the Havas group. We also have a creative aspect, which goes by the name EuroRSCG everywhere. And we also have a mobile brand called Mobext, which is part of my responsibility, and it operates in about 20 odd countries in the world.
Fantastic. Yes, I spoke to one of your colleagues earlier. Talk about yourself. What motivates you? What drives you? What is it that you're about?
Relentless pursuit of good stuff, and that can generate accountable results. I mean, that's what it is. I call ROI as return on innovation.
Fantastic. On that note, thank you very much. I know you're in a hurry. Catch your flight. Thank you very much. I'm sure we'll continue to hear back from you.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.